Hello, ladies, gents, and chronic backseaters screaming at me every day of my freaking life. I just smashed the microphone with desperation. Is what I just did. Don't make a terrible mistake that I just did and look outside if you happen to live in Alaska, because it is freaking snowing outside. It is true. It's indeed the snow that is falling right now. The ground is white yet again. Meant to grab that crate. Did not work out the way that I wanted it. 14 seconds to start with is garbage. Oh man, my little Warhammer figurines that I have decorating my desk, they got jolted by my forceful smashing of my desk. Need to control my rage. I need to control my incredible power. Hold back my frustration and my vim, my bravado, and my libido. All of these things need to be controlled. They need to, for me to be able to continue my quest to sub-3 speedrun in the Spelunky HD. What is this? What is this spider? What? I am so personally offended by this spider being where it was that I literally, this is a literal statement, I short-circuited and just decided to stop everything I was doing. Offensive. What the hell happened? Did you witness my weird floating in midair? That's a glitch in over 1,000 hours of Spelunky. Never saw. My man? Excuse me? What is going on today? What is happening today? Spelunky is malfunctioning. It is putting out all the stops to make me into inefficient individual. I mean, I was just trying to avoid death. I heard the spider being spiked. Let me just follow it to make sure that we can both mingle our blood and become incredible spider Paco. I've been reborn, shooting webs out of my asshole, and 6 more limbs have grown out of my eye sockets. I don't know if that's a spider shape, but close enough. What? It's okay. It's okay. It's all right. Everything's fine. I just want to leave with all the things. All right. May have been slightly inefficient in what I just attempted. 25 seconds, probably prohibitive. I had already kind of screwed it up, but I embrace it. The thing is, after that just happened, I'm wondering, like, man, I really need to get it together. When there's a good shop and there's a jetpack and something that I want to carry, probably should have some kind of methodology in mind. Because that was pitiful, that was pathetic. Probably dig with the mattock until the shopkeeper is no longer around. Like, not try to stun grab the jetpack and go, but probably like dig down until the shopkeeper drops, then go back for the jetpack. I was going to go down, but clearly the level is not shaped the way that I thought. Oh, come on, I was flying high. I don't accept it. I don't accept the damage that I took in this one. It was some bullshit bats, some nonsense. I feel very upset right now. Really. What is this nightmare? I mean, it was already pretty shot, but I thought for sure that the hitbox on the mattock would take care of that problem. That was a little weird. Nobody but myself to blame. The damage, though, that was the real deal breaker. It was an inevitability that I would eventually get hit one more time all the way back in the jungle. Come on, there's no way. There's no way I could pull that off. I hate you. I don't know how I expected that to work. I did that because I have mentioned before, and I think I'm going to reiterate and commit to this level of violence. Kind of always trigger the shopkeepers for the sake of getting used to having that problem. Kind of an important thing. Man, what a horrible start. I might just restart right now. Depends on the shop. I'm going to take a look at the shop, and if it's trash garbage, I'm just going to restart. You might think that, oh, well, you should just get in the practice, Largo, get in the reps. You're trying to get yourself, please, trying to get yourself an optimal run. You're trying to sprint Usain Bolt style when you can barely crawl in the speedrunning tip. Is that speedrunners among you and watchers of speedrunners? Is that a risk you accept? Like, you see a gap you can obviously teleport down to. Do you just accept that there may be spikes on the particular particular tile that I'm going to be teleporting to? The chances of getting spiked like that, they're actually quite low. There's maybe probably like 1 in 5, right? The 1 in 5 chance of the teleporting distance being exactly awful. And then there's the tiny chance of spikes having been spawned right under you. So it's like, that's probably just a risk you take when you're speedrunning. Because it's hard to fathom that you actually know the shape of the levels that hard. The rooms that you're like, there's going to be a spike right down there. I should not teleport down here. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Feels, oh, I didn't realize that would be full damage. Feels like at some point you just gotta gamble with your life a little bit. I'm a little offended about the fact that I did not reach the opposite side there. I'm going on as a matter of principle, matter of pride. What? Oh, come on. I cannot handle the third. Finally finished victoriously my hard mode Xenonauts 2 campaign. Little anticlimactic ending. It was a good time though. Xenonauts is the spiritual successor of classic XCOM. You know how they made the remakes, and they were great games. Never let me say that they were not great games. Oh wait, come on, man. Just trying to get rid of him. I followed the procedure. I dug down, got rid of him, but so happened that the jetpack dropped with him. Unfortunate. Oh, come on, get me out of here. Get out, get out. Really unfortunate level shape right there. I really need to stop calling my Xenonauts after people I might remotely care about, because it is actually kind of a bummer when they die. It's, you know, seeing my brother drop dead, and my brother, I only call him the Xenonaut, my brother's name, because the random generation of the character happened to be just a spitting image of the man. I sent him an email with a screenshot saying, "You're already Colonel." It was uncanny resemblance. I feel like I should contact the company. That was a rough. I'm starting to think, if you have a jetpack, maybe let go of the Mattock. Maybe not try to maximize the items that I'm going to carry forward. It's nice to have them, but it's like, how about I work out a hierarchy? Is that how you pronounce hierarchy? If there's a jetpack, you take the jetpack. If there's both jetpack and mattock, you grab the jetpack, leave the pickaxe behind. If there's a teleporter, you only grab the teleporter. Even if there's a probably you gotta grab both in that case, right? You just gotta go full Monty in that regard. There's no way you should. Oh my goodness, it's 1-1. There's no way you should leave a jetpack and a teleporter shop halfways. Those half measures are just not right. These generations of the first level are sins against humanity. It is pissing me off. I'm gonna go into the kitchen ready to punch. What? In the kitchen, there's my wife chained to the stove, obviously. If that joke wasn't properly delivered, this is not the path. This is the path. A little disjointed, a little out of sorts. The commentary when doing speedruns is always all over the place. Fragmented sentences. As fragmented as my butthole. After a session with Ricardo. And you might say, Largo, Ricardo is kind of like a really specific name. You didn't come up with John or Peter. You came up specifically with Ricardo. Like, that's a name that came too fast. Too fast to your lips. Are you a homosexual with anal escapades? Wouldn't you want to know? Look at the description. OnlyFans link. Then you'll really find out what I've been up to. Spoiler alert, selling my butthole for profit. Oh, come on, after avoiding so much diverse damage, I go and take the spider to the face. Outrageous. This level was a nightmare, but at this point, we have come this far. I must continue. Continue. And indeed, there really is a good argument for saying, put in the reps, buddy. You can't just keep throwing that Hail Mary. Do the reps. Do the... Please, the monkeys are my bane. Everything's my bane. Put in the reps, get some more practice in. You can't just throw, spray and pray. Why? It's a pile of gold, though, right? That is funds for my new Camaro. I'm not going to just leave it on the damn floor. That was cursed. What just happened? It was just freaking cursed. I feel like that should have worked. My man. Okay. This is already shot, right? That's what I should do. That's what I should do in this situation. What just happened, all right? If there was no ice beam, though, what would you do? What would be the most efficient way of dealing with that? Just jump bomb, right? Probably just jump bomb. I need to get myself into that mindset of, how about you just jump bomb? Plonk. You know, you see all the good stuff. Instead of trying to use the good stuff, just use usual violent methods and that will get you through. No matter what the shop is, just forget about the items. Just do standard practice. This is pretty cursed, isn't it? Oh, this is just the worst. At least it didn't work. It didn't take too long, but wasted quite a lot of time there. Ooh, yeah. I feel like that was like 1 pixel away from actually being avoidable. Barely got eaten there. And I always do feel like the hitbox for the plant is a little taller than the actual plant. Just to give you that extra bit of risk. Oh man. Boink. Alright, leave the garbage behind. We jet back, boys. I must not diss it. It's not optimal. The teleporter is probably my way to get that 3-minute run. But this was the tool that I used for my personal best. I was trying to... I don't know what I was trying to do there, honestly. I could have just whipped earlier and that would have been great. It feels so awful to get hit when I have a jetpack in my butt. Oh, baby. Freaking enemies. Always cramping my style. Oh, you scumbag. Don't trigger the man. That could have easily been such a good puppy rescue. Should have been. Mr. Man is gone. Missed the exit though. Way too much damage there. I got probably mind flooded by the nonsense happening at the shop. Oh, I thought maybe it was the exit, but clearly not. Okay, we gotta do it. God damn. Absolute buffoon. Exit. Yep, there you are. Whooply. Wish I could find a bunch of bombs. That's what will make this run even remotely viable. I see it. I see the damn skeleton chasing me down. Got this far. Man, it always feels like I am 1 level ahead in the jungle. It's like it just goes on forever. Whoa! That's a tough one to avoid. These jungle levels are just a nightmare, but it is the standard practice for the jungle. Where are you, buddy? Oh, come on. Just managed to pick entirely the wrong path. It's in the ice caves that you make up all the lost time. But a pretty cursed couple levels so far. And of course with that the compass. Get out of the path. Without the compass, it's so hard to pick the correct side. It's basically flipping a coin. Whether you go to the exit or not. Just try to stay in the center. That's the way I should be doing. Instead of... Oh! Instead of picking a side and hoping, just stay in the center, then get to the bottom. And most of the time, once you get to the bottom, you can kind of tell. What is this? My man. This is the worst. That crate may have been the difference between winning and losing. Because if he had bombs, it would have meant maybe getting through Olmec. Ah! Should be dead. I should be super dead. But hey, rescuing the damsel kept me alive just now. All right. Just concentrate, buddy. Avoiding 1 point of damage in this place is quite the challenge. Don't crush me. Oh no. This is awful. It's the worst. At least we got this far and got to witness that shopkeeper fiery demise. Olmec already. What am I even doing? I do have a jetpack. Let's just do standard Olmec, right? Let's not try to like bomb, try to speed it up or anything like that. We have a solid run. Is obviously there was an enemy in the pot. God damn it. 318. Olmec kill standard way. How long does it take? Probably like 40 seconds. Syphilis killed me, huh? What is a standard Olmec kill? Olmec kill, about 40 seconds? Probably more like 30. So I probably had, if I got it done right, probably had a sub-4 run right there. What's a tragedy? That pot with a monster inside. I don't know what the hell I should have done there. Do you, when there's a pot in the way, do you simply say, okay, I'm not going to whip the Hawkman, I'm just going to let him wake up? What's the big deal? Because the reason why I whipped there was to get rid of the Hawkman, get him crushed. That way he doesn't bother me later on. What is going on here, brother? No, no. T, no. An adventure, there you are. So probably, yeah, that is the policy. Whenever there's a pot in the path, you should simply not whip. Like the Hawkman survive. It'll probably not be an issue. Because by the time he wakes up, you're going down and down and down. Although if he's alerted by Olmec, does he get aggro right away? I kill him so often, I really don't even know how the son of a bitch behaves. But I will get a stump there. That was kind of bizarre. What you got, buddy? Kind of need some violence over here. I just enjoyed watching you die and get sacrificed. I mean, why not? Just stick around, right? Because I got arrowed and I got salty and I am thrown into the garbage. Feels like that was a win that I didn't get just on a technicality. It counts. It freaking counts. Got to Olmec. Getting to Olmec is basically the speed run. And then getting rid of Olmec is a formality until you learn the fast way to do it. I could have sworn that was a gap, but obviously not. You got absolute trash. Never mind, you have the best item in the game. It's all good, baby. Call me it. Is thief misspelled? Did I just read filthy thief instead of filthy thief? Has thief been misspelled all this time? It's a possibility. Very real possibility. I am an illiterate buffoon. I feel like that could have easily gotten me killed, but just happened to not. I wanted to keep going down, but that was not the path. Oh, no! I should have teleported back up. I need to get into that habit. I think that is perhaps the best way to save my life in situations like that. That if I make it into standard practice, I will stop losing altogether. I was going to grab him, then I decided no, it takes too long, then I went back to the exit. That's what happened there. Number one thing that is going to be saving a ton of runs is instead of hitting the teleport button and hoping it works out, teleport and immediately teleport back out. Aggro the son of a bitch and analyze his behavior for a second and then proceed. And that was probably going to be the number one technique that will stop me from dying with a teleport in my hands. Thanks, buddy. Love that. Because way too often I've done something similar to what happened against that shopkeeper. I wanted to get to the exit, didn't have a clear path, so I half-assed the teleportation. Got completely wrecked as a result. Because I just didn't get lucky. Feeling pretty great though about when it goes smoothly and the teleport actually happens and I don't die immediately. salty about those points of damage, not gonna lie. I was, once again, mind flooded by the existence of the shopkeepers. The incredible matrix teleportation away from the poison was a thing of beauty. I do feel like what happened just now shouldn't have happened. Like, that should have been a stomp. For sure, right? I teleported slightly above the man. He should have gone stomped to oblivion, eaten one of my shoes. Is that? No. Instead, I got boned. Once again, I thought for sure that that would not be full damage. What the hell do I know? I've only been playing this game for 1,000 hours. Extra bombs are great. I'm just gonna come down here, take out my frustrations, alright? Alright, feeling pretty good now. Feeling pretty good about that. We can recenter ourselves. It's all going to be just fine. I'm going to embrace the chaos. I mean, I got ropes, but I also got the absolute worst 1-1. Do I want to stick with it? You always gotta check the shop. If I restart now, what if I am leaving behind a blessed perfect shop seed, huh? That would be foolish. That would be foolish. God damn it. Oh no! Come on. Just put me out of my misery. I need to get it in my head. Just jump and throw a bomb. What are you doing? Kill the man, grab the stuff, get out. If I see the mad talk is when I get stupid and I'm like, ooh, just grab it and beat him to death. Because, you know, the violence just takes over. The desire to see him suffer overpowers the desire to go fast. What is this nightmare? No shop, huh? Amazing. Stop grabbing the tool. Start standardizing the approach. That is, you know, learning lessons, learning wonderful things. Hopefully, I'll keep them in my head. If I fail often enough, eventually I will internalize these things, okay? I think number one thing is that teleporter going in and out fast. I think that will be the number one for sure. But standardizing the approach to all shops will be a close number two of not just getting away with murder, but speeding up the interaction to a point where I don't just shoot a good run in the leg by taking 20 seconds killing a man. Gotta be more efficient with my slaughter. Woohoo! Oh, come on. I whipped a little too early there. It would have been epic to backwards whip that arrow on top of all these wonderful movements that entailed that level. I wonder if it's worth it to steal the dog. Probably never, right? It's just not a thing. I hated everything about everything that just happened. 29 minutes in. I do have a bit of strict time limit today. Woohoo! A strict time limit today because my lovely wife is cooking dinner in the kitchen. Talk about, oh, most blessed privilege. Being here, shooting the shit, talking about butts in Spelunky while my wonderful wife makes dinner. I tell her I'm gonna do my thing, I'm gonna do a video, and she doesn't roll her eyes. She doesn't go like, again with your goofy YouTube nonsense, and so it's so stupid. What are you doing? What a waste of time. No, she's like, all right, have fun. That's the kind of thing. Priceless. I'm telling you, priceless. Find yourself a girl that doesn't shame you for being a nerd-ass piece of garbage. That will lie to you and tell you, no, I think it's cool. That's so precious. That's just absolutely priceless. That kind of lie, it's worth its weight in gold if you were to write it down in paper and then put it inside of a notebook and then weigh that notebook and then swap it for ounces of gold. That's how much that kind of lie is worth. I'm not accusing her of lying. She has successfully convinced me that she's not lying. And she really does think that me painting toy soldiers and recording really harebrained commentary while playing a children's video game is a really cool thing that she's into, okay? I'm going to stay thinking that for the sake of my mental health and for the sake of my self-worth. Get me out of this nonsense. I'm ready to dig my way to victory. 2 points of health, not the greatest. You have a compass. Point. Give that to me. Scumbag. Oh, should have definitely gotten hit by that scorpion. I get hit by every damn stupid bat by the difference of 1 pixel. Here, cool, come on. Here comes the thing that should 100% hit me 100% of the time. Does not put a scratch on my anus. Incredible. This is not the path. This is the path. I'm feeling the groove though. I'm feeling pretty good about this entire session. I know that success has been non-existent, but especially the teleportations, I am definitely feeling the improvement. It's, as usual, you may call it speedrunning, but it is a marathon. Every speedrunner will tell you, like, it's not, you know, incredible reaction times, even though those matter. It's putting in enough time and work and, you know, getting through everything that needs to happen. So many of the movements are muscle memory. That's what makes you the out of this world speedrunner. That's what gives you the chance of getting the hallowed run and taking advantage of the level generation that happened. I tried to jump out of the path of the arrow instead of whipping it. Did not work out. I hate everything about this. Let me just restart. 33 minutes. Let's go to 35. Okay. Hopefully we'll get a beautiful spiking to accentuate the ending of the video. 35 minutes sounds pretty good, or best offer. If I get to 35-minute mark and we got a good thing going, obviously I ain't going to stop. What you got, buddy? Looks like you got things to die for. Die. What's up? Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Probably should have taken that path, but lots of sticky bombs is actually huge for the viability of a run. Don't worry about these points of damage. They're nary but a scratch. Belinda here is going to lick her way into my good graces. There you go. We're back. We're back to being good. Thank you, Belinda, for suckling my nose tip.